How's it going, guys? And welcome back for another Factions video. In today's video, there is going to be a lot of talking because things have changed. If you remember from last episode, we actually split Spook around 20 hours into TNT. Now, things have changed and, well, it's kind of, I don't want to say something, that is not true. I got a lot of stories from, well, first of all, Spook got rolled back, Force of White got disabled, Triad disbanded their faction, while Spook were trying to raid us, or raid Triad. So a lot of things have been going down, and I just don't want to be in this position, guys. I really don't like it. I don't like it, alright? So the reason for the disband, it was from Triad that Spook got rolled back and Force of White got disabled, even though Triad got told, well, Force of White were actually going to be a thing, and they only had a roster for that 75-man factions. That's it. And then the reason for Spook getting rolled back, from what I heard, please don't quote me on this one, I only know what I got told, but apparently Spook got rolled back because Spook got told Force and Whites was not a thing, and that of course left them to them being raided by Triad. So it's kind of in a weird position on who do I pick, like what side do I pick. I mean, I would of course, like, my first reaction would be like, alright, we all try, go, but then on the other side, like, I mean, I understand it from Spook's side what happened. I completely understand what happened. I understand why Spook is so frustrated. I completely understand that because, it was kind of BS that they thought that it was not going to be a thing, and then suddenly it was going to be a thing. So, I mean, there's a lot of downsides and upsides about what's going on right now on the demonic, but the bottom of the line is that, well, Triad disbanded, which means it leaves me without a faction, and Triad actually quit Vanity in total. Now, that doesn't mean that I'll be leaving Vanity. Of course, I'm gonna stay Vanity, but it also does mean, why, I couldn't do /while? I'll just run. But it also means, do I have enough for that? I do. But it also means that, what is it to look forward on demonic? I mean, there's not really much to look forward on. If you look at F-top, I'm pretty sure Spook, yeah, the 3,200,000,000. So there is no, like, it's over. It's over. There's no coming back from this. So when that is said, I want to talk a little bit more about us disbanding, or Triad disbanding. And from what I heard, again, it was due to Spook getting rolled back and Force of White just suddenly being disabled. I mean, of course, that is not okay. I mean, that is an absolute dick move from Vanity's side. But then again, we can also understand why Spook got rolled back, because they didn't know about the Force and Whites. I mean, like, lots of Triad members have told me that, they showed me pictures of them telling Spook, dude, there is going to be Force Invites and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure what's going on right now. It's a lot of, I don't know, it's a lot of confusing things. And I'm making this video more because I kind of want to talk about it. A lot of you guys have questions to more like make an episode. So Spook is definitely going to win this map because Triad got actually kind of got like offered to roll back and then have a poll about Force and Vice, but it's kind of too late at this point because, like, Triad kind of fitted in this 75-man roster, and that's what they have the players for. They have, like, the time zone covered on all 4 places or 3 places, and that's pretty much it. That's all Triad has. So they were not prepared that Force and White suddenly got disabled, and they were not prepared that Spook suddenly got a rollback. But last episode we did split them, and I'm not gonna take all the glory for that, because from what I understand from Spook messaging me, of course taking out all the toxic messages and whatever, all the doxing and all the DDoSing and everything that these guys have done towards me. I mean, I completely understand what they're doing, and I completely understand the frustration, but letting it go out on another level and actually attacking someone, taking away the internet and stuff like that might be over the edge. I'm not saying that Triad haven't done that. I'm pretty sure, like, from what I am aware of course, Triad haven't done any of that. But of course, behind the screen, I've seen multiple things happen. Like, I got a Spook member of actually a nice guy actually messaged me without being toxic or anything. And we had a nice talk, and, you know, he sent me some proof of someone getting into the cannon box in /V, broke actually their cobweb, and got into the cannon and blew it up. So it's things like that I don't know anything of. Like, I just heard what I got told. So it's kind of hard to talk about, and it's just that I don't want to fuck up. I don't want any of you guys to be mad at me because I only heard what I got told. So I don't want to, you know, jump into conclusion and say, well, Triad should have won. We are the best faction. Nobody can beat Triad, because it's probably not true, because I'm pretty sure Spook would have made a great competition if they knew that Force and Whites were going to be a thing. As well as Triad would have made a great competition if they knew Force and White wasn't going to be a thing. And Force and White is just such a big thing of factions. It's really hard to, you know, put an actual scale on when, you know, I don't know, man. I just don't wanna say something bad. So I only, again, like, don't quote me on what I say, because I only know what I got told, and that is that Triad disbanded. I know that Spook were actually raiding Triad when all of this went on. I'm not sure how far in. I got told 20 walls in. I got told 2 chunks away. I got told like halfway and all that stuff. But the reason for the disband was not because we were getting raided. The reason for the disband is that after we raided Spook, they got almost an instantaneously rollback and disabled Force White, something that Triad was not aware of whatsoever. And of course, that's an issue in itself when something like that happens, because Force White is such a big thing. It can really turn the table on how many people you can have in your faction. Definitely when you already made a roster, you know, shrink into 75-man factions, then that's a problem. That's a real problem. And I'm pretty sure it was the exact same with Spook when they kind of, you know, got into the Vanity Monarchy and say, oh man, let's invite 200 people and just, like, you know, go ahead and rotate people out. You can already see now in the chat an excuse. Alright, while recording Triad excuse video, I mean, it's not really an excuse video. I mean, I'm not really sure what went down. All I know is that things turned ugly. Is that how we should say it? I think it is. And I don't blame anyone. I don't think that Spook is a bad faction because we split them, because they clearly didn't know Force and White were going to be a thing. The same with Triad, and they clearly didn't know that Force and White were going to get disabled. So all that mess right there leaves me in a weird position. They're leaving me with Triad being mad at me for, you know, want to stay on Vanity after this, and I got Spook being pissed at me because they think I'm going to make some quote-unquote excuse video, which I'm really not. Like, I'm really not trying to go that way. I just feel like there's something that we should talk about before maybe ending this series due to Triad disbanding, because I don't think I will be able to ever compete against Spook with 2.5 billion. There's no fucking way that's ever gonna happen. And I mean, this is just how everything went down, man. There's not really much more to talk about. This is, you know, what happened, and I guess in somewhat it was kind of Vanity's fault that all this went down, and how we disbanded is Vanity's fault. How Spook got raided is Vanity's fault. I'm not really sure if, like, I'm pretty sure we disbanded before they could raid us, but apparently we disbanded so we didn't get raided, and I just want to clarify that that's not why. And I'm also not only defending Triad here, I'm also saying that, dude, like, Spook wouldn't get split if they knew that Force and White were going to be a thing, because you wouldn't probably not even have been playing on Vanity if they knew that was going to be a thing. So, like, I mean, I don't know what to say here, guys. It's kind of hard to be neutral, I guess, because I've been in the faction Triad for quite a while. Like, I've been here for what, a year? I think a year is probably right, and it's just suddenly over because some dumb mistake from the Vanity realm made all of this over. And I guess, like, this is what it is now, guys. This is the end of I guess everything you could say. But hopefully it's not over yet, because we're gonna continue. Of course, we're gonna continue. Probably not this one right here. We're most likely going to just go ahead and end this off. This series right here, because, you know, there's no going back. Like, we lost everything. I lost everything. I got, what, 41 places. We could go ahead and place those and have a good time, but that's pretty much it. But there is, of course, going to be next season. I'm still going to play Vanity. I am not going to be playing in Triad. I'm pretty sure they quit and you don't want to play here, you're most likely going to another server. So maybe I will not be playing in Vanity. Maybe I will not be playing in Triad. Most likely not. And if that is a thing, well, we're gonna take it as it comes, man. We can join another faction. I'm pretty sure we can do that. But all in all, everyone that was in Spoken actually were nice to me and could talk with a comedy matter. I understand you guys' issue, and I hopefully addressed all the issues or all the things in this video right here. If I haven't like made sure that I kind of covered everything that you guys think was unfair as well, let me know down in the comments. But all in all, just I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed all this talking, and hopefully you guys could kind of understand why I made this video and not only you know, made some content on an episode. I just want to get this out. But anyways, guys, my name is Dexter, and I'm out.